Oh! Oh! I turn it around fast.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel and welcome
Aloha. It's a little warm this evening. Nice summer night. So we been focusing a lot on live streams, so it's been a while since we did a video. Kind of out of practice. Got to get back on the horse and see how we can ride. But for this particular video, we were asked a question by a viewer, which makes it much easier because we're doing a video that somebody actually wants to watch. So we're at least going to get one view, hopefully, that she doesn't change her mind. So thank you, Clara, for the question. And hopefully we'll be able to get through the question.
Someone want to ask us.
Mom, I want to get the
Lego break, guys.
Don't hesitate to comment down below if you have more questions.
Yeah, certainly. Put questions in there and we'll try to get to them in between live streams and where we give a lot of stuff away. And, you know, taking care of our kids and our family and stuff. So this one is, what was it in Tagalog, honey? Paano
Like,
something?
Paano kami mag-aaway?
Okay.
If like, nagsusuntukan ba kami?
So,
Like,
how do we fight is basically what it was explained to me as. So that's what I'm prepared to talk about, but it may change.
what do you mean?
Well, maybe you'll remember something else that it meant. I don't know. Through the video.
I don't know, that's how I translate it.
So, I just wanted to press up this conversation with the fact that I grew up in a family where physical fighting, arguing, and yelling was quite common. So I kind of fell into that rut as a young adult and leading up to meeting Cheryl and us starting a relationship together. So that's not the perception I have of Cheryl's family, but I don't really know. Maybe she doesn't tell me about it because translation issues, so maybe it's easier in Tagalog, honey, if you wanted to tell our viewers how things were in the Pangate house growing up.
Ano, hindi ka, wala, ano kasi yun, religious yung family ko. Even before namatay yung mama ko, wala kaming naririnig na nag-away sila ng papa ko, ganun. Kaya siguro, lumaki ako ng ganun, na they fight but their kids didn't know about that, what life like, they have fight or not, because my mom was just like stand in the corner and just be quiet. So that's me too.
Oh, she's a professional be quieter, guys. She's an Olympic level athlete in being quiet when she's angry. So the other thing to add in here is if you watch other expat videos, and even we touched on this in a previous video of ours, they always talk about TOMPO as being a negative. And so the negative thing that a lot of expats and Americans touch on is TOMPO. They say TOMPO is a bad thing because it's hard for us as Westerners to deal with. But in respect with fighting, from my perspective, with my background and my family history, I think the TOMPO is actually a benefit to us, because when Cheryl gets upset with me, we have a misunderstanding, or it's the beginnings of an argument, Cheryl shuts down and gets quiet, and she goes into full 1,000,000% TOMPO And there's why there's she'll talk to the kids, talk to everybody else, but she won't say boo to me, which it doesn't matter how many times I ask her a question or what the issue is. It's like I don't even exist. And in a way that's positive because it allows me, if I'm also agitated or upset, it allows me to calm down because I'm more likely to yell or get angry than Cheryl is, from my experience. So it helps me that I have to transition from being ready to argue and fight to trying to get Cheryl to actually start talking to me again. And I have different ways that I try to do that, but the best part about it is it helps me get over what initially caused the friction between the two of us, and it allows me anyway to get past it because I'm old, my memory's terrible, so by the time I get her to talk to me again, if she doesn't recount everything, which never happens, she'll never tell me what caused it. Really, it's just
Because
it's like pulling teeth and taking a nail out with a spaghetti noodle. It just doesn't work, right? You know, but by then for me it's over. I'm on to, I just want to get her to smile again and be happy and stop giving me the silent treatment because I really don't like it. But I think the question was more along the lines of if there are times that Cheryl and I are physical with each other, and other than
or like shouting.
other than play, we don't do that, and I'm thankful for that because my previous relationships was a lot of that, and it's not good for the kids to see and experience, and they're very quick to pick up on it and replicate it and repeat it, and that's not good. So we don't have that. We've heard some horror stories, we've read some articles, we've seen some videos and stuff. Cheryl has asked me in the past before if I was going to do something like that.
Well, that's one of my fears.
Send her home, you know, don't like there was a guy when it was like a year after we got together, killed his wife in Texas, and she was a Filipina, and Cheryl she was honestly worried about that because she heard about it, and I don't know, in that seminar thing, maybe they make it seem like it's more common than it actually is, but you know, thankfully we don't have that, so we're able to work through most things. We do have our common misunderstandings that come from culture. You know, we've been together almost 5 years now, married,
Soon.
but I don't know everything about her culture as much as I try to understand it, and I don't think Cheryl knows everything about American or Western culture. The things that she doesn't like, she doesn't really want to put up with, and doesn't quite articulate that too well to me, so I can try to avoid those things. So, oh hi, got a visitor.
Come on.
They're playing Legos. We'll see if it lasts to the end of the video. So, I think that kind of really gets at how do we fight. The simple answer is we don't. And I thank God for that because I have been in relationships in the past that was a commonality, and it took me a while to get over it, and Cheryl really did a good job of trying to help me react better.
She have a follow-up question too, if like I use Tagalog.
See, this is new, guys.
If I use Tagalog to, like, if we have an argument, I use Tagalog then English.
She throws Tagalog out there.
Yeah, I
just play dumb and say, oh, does it mean this? Or does it mean that?
Minsan, Bisaya. And then he will just say that I am so unfair.
Well, early on, I used to switch to Korean. She'd say stuff to me in Visaya, Tagalog, and then I'll start talking to her in Korean, and she gets... Nothing makes her angry faster than me talking to her in Korean. So that put an end to that really quick, you know. Because... Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Well, there's your cuteness overload for this video, guys. Looks like we lost our light. You have a hat.
So,
Yeah, the light went out. I don't know if it died or...
we need to charge. We need to be
Oh.
charged.
Yeah, so sorry if it just got dark, guys. What? You want to come up here? I mean, that's kind of it in a nutshell.
Yeah, hindi lang talaga ako nagsasalita. It takes like maybe an hour or not an hour sometimes before I talk to him.
Oh, it's been like 6 hours, half a day sometimes.
What do you
It's
mean?
been a long time. See? Here we go.
I didn't.
Yeah.
6 hours?
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Oh, you just got a Fitbit on. We'll have better way to track time. Maybe it just seemed like 6 hours to me because, you know, an hour of not talking
You
to
didn't
Cheryl.
stop
makes it seem
until
like
I didn't smile.
I'm not very perceptive, guys. I don't see when it's starting to go downhill until we get to the bottom. And I'm like,
Hindi
hey,
niya-
wait a minute.
hindi
How'd we
niya-
get all the way down here?
Hindi siya tumigil, hindi siya titigil hanggat hindi ako hindi ako natatawa or like pag sabi niya gusto niya ng kiss bago kami mga kiss kahit ayaw ko nagagalit. I tried to push him but he like, don't push me.
I played up, guys. I'm like, oh! I turn it around fast. This video is not so good. I'm giving away my secrets. Man, I'm going to have to come up with some new moves now. Thanks, Clara. Alright, well, I think we got the point across. I mean, I don't feel that we fight. I don't really feel that we argue either. We get into the deep TOMPO, but we always get out of it.
Thanks God, we didn't like have really a fight. We just like
We won't. 'Cause
we just have like a
I'll never raise my hand to Cheryl because that's not something that I
misunderstanding.
agree with. So you don't have to worry about that, honey.
Because I told him already that if he's tired of me, he just needs to send me back to the Philippines, and I'm okay.
That won't happen either, guys. I'm keeping her forever. You have to get the jaws of life to get me away from her. And then that won't work either. She doesn't even know what the jaws of life is. But I appreciate her laughing.
If we will get divorced, what do you think?
Yeah, I already told her. If we get divorced, the 3 things I want is her and the kids. So, I mean, I'm good. I think we'll go ahead and close this video out. If you guys have other questions pertaining to the topic about arguments, shouting, disagreements, or
Yeah, we don't have that.
anything related to fighting, we're not. You're so cute. We don't have the requisite knowledge to really get too deep into it. So, we have a hat. So
There's a cute baby trying to
we gotta cut this out so we can get to our live stream and give some more stuff away. So hey, if you appreciate what we're doing, like and subscribe. Check out our videos. Link up with a live stream here or there, and if you're in the Philippines, maybe get some load. If you got your own YouTube channel, you can get some watch hour time from us. And then we have various other things that we've been starting to give away.
Bye,
Kung,
guys.
Oh, there
kung
you
may
go.
mga suggestion kayo for our next video, just let us
Next time when
know.
I do
We will
my
try to
Lego
do it.
challenge.
Like
Yeah.
what content you want.
Anything in the future, just let us know, and we'll try to get to it. I appreciate the question because it makes it easier to make a video when you have
Yeah,
direction from someone else. Because otherwise, it's hard. It's like you're making a video and you're like, is anybody even going to watch this? Does anybody care about this? So hopefully we'll get some positive comments that we can move forward and make some other videos. And let's go ahead and close this out before the kids get too loud.
So, ayun
Aloha,
guys.
guys.
Thank you. Yun lang. Hindi kami talaga nag-aaway na na nagsasakitan or like nagsisigawan. Hindi. Wala
Look
kaming
how
away na
cute.
ganun.
Look at you.
So, thank you for watching guys. Thank you sa time nyo. Thank you sa
Maraming
support.
salamat po.
Thank you so much. Bye. Say bye.
Oh, you lost your hat.
Bye. Say bye. Bye to them.
Oh. There's your hat.
Say bye to them.
Bye. Ah, there you go.